This week we saw Sean Payton pretty much retire from coaching the New Orleans Saints. And this week we have his movie coming out, Home Team, on Netflix with Kevin James playing him. It's a Happy Madison production by Adam Sandler and the team. And we'll just get right into what I thought of the movie. So just to start off, Kevin James as Sean Payton is so unbelievable. I just can't wrap my head around that actor playing Sean Payton, and I think it's just terrible casting from the start and something that's just so obvious and takes you out of the movie just because of how different they are and how different they look. It's too out there. Now this is a very much a kids movie that debuted on Netflix today, and it feels a lot like the Mighty Ducks TV show that was on Disney Plus earlier this last year. It's very kid focused on 10 to 12-year-olds and something that they might enjoy, but probably not. Actually, I think they go too young with this, and it's something that they're just not targeting the right age group for this movie yet, trying to appeal to them. Just for example, the assistant coach in this, I think's terrible in it. He plays a terrible role. He does like physical comedy and just outrageous stuff that just doesn't work and just takes away from the tone of the movie and just what is happening on the screen because it's so obvious and just like Kevin James. This movie's just all about taking you out of it and not looking at little bits and pieces of it and seeing the holes that has. And just from the start, Sean Payne's now a likable character in it. He's very he's like a jerk to his assistant in it. He's a jerk to his kid, jerk to pretty much everyone, and he really doesn't have any redeeming qualities, and he really doesn't have that redemption moment in it, really. And also they tried another joke with just this puke scene that was just almost as bad as the poop jokes in the John Cena movie, the Firefighter one a couple years ago. Like it's just overly done and just not funny and just gross and sick, I think, and should have been cut from the movie. Yeah, this movie definitely relies a lot on comedy and not enough on character development, and that connection Sean Payne should have with his son and how that grows with him spending time with him because he's not allowed to coach because of the Bounty Gate scandal that happened, which this movie barely touches upon and doesn't really focus on, even though that's a big part of Sean Payne's coaching career. It's kind of just breezed through and like, oh, he didn't really do anything bad. He's not a bad person, yet he's a jerk in it and pretty much an a-hole too. But the central theme of this movie is just enjoying your time with your family, having fun, just getting out there and just playing around with kids, playing around with your dad and all that, and connection and family can bring when they're all present and not so focused on jobs and winning the Super Bowl. This movie is just really boring to me, and for that I gotta give it a 21 out of 100. If you want to check it out for yourselves, you can on Netflix today. See what he did for that year. He was suspended from the NFL, and he might go back now and continue coaching this since he's retired. But thank you for listening, guys, and watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts and subscribe to as well if you want. But thanks, guys. Enjoy.